Okay, so let's start with chapter 40, False Prophets, Forecast Illusion. Okay, so what we will say in this chapter is basically there are many forecasters in everyday life. We see that many people forecast the stock market, many people forecast uh, the like many people forecast many pundits forecast the person that how he will perform or something like that. So these things are there, but the thing is now, the thing is their if their prediction is correct, okay, if their forecast is correct, they are appreciated. But if they are wrong, they are not undermined that much. Okay, like if a person forecasts the stock market and the stock market worked along as per the forecast of the person, he will be appreciated. Like he he will get recognition. But if the forecast will go wrong, nothing will happen to him. Means we will read, but in generally this thing is there. So let's read. The Facebook to be number one entertainment platform in 3 years. Regime shift in North Korea in 2 years. These are the forecasts. Okay, Euro collapse likely. How low cost space flights by 2025. No more crude oil in 15 years. Everyday experts bombard us with prediction, but how reliable are they? Until a few years ago, no one bothered to check. Then along came the Philip Tetlock. Okay, over a period of 10 years, he evaluated 28,361 predictions from 284 self-appointed professionals. The result in terms of accuracy, the experts fared only marginally better than a random forecast generator. Okay, ironically, the media darlings were among the poorest performers, and of those, the worst were the prophets of doom and disintegration. So, in terms of accuracy, experts और नॉर्मल पीपल में ज़्यादा अंतर नहीं था. मीडिया सबसे वर्स्ट था, एंड द वर्स मीडिया poorest performers था, and worst were the prophets of doom and disintegration. Examples of their four-fetched forecasts include the collapse of Canada, Nigeria, China, India, Indonesia, South Africa, Belgium, and the EU. None of these countries has imploded. Okay, many people have predicted collapse of many countries, but nothing has happened till now. Okay, there are two kinds of. I remember someone has predicted that the Earth will go away in one of the forecasts. So there are two kinds of forecasters: those who don't know and those who don't know they don't know. Okay, that's a deep meaning line. Wrote Harvard economist John Kenneth Galbraith. With this, he made himself a figure of hatred in his own guild. A line बोल के he became a figure of hatred. Fund manager Peter Lynch summed it up even more cuttingly. There are 60,000 economists in US, many of them employed full-time trying to forecast recessions and interest rates. And if they could do it successfully twice in a row, they would all be millionaires by now. As far as I know, most of them are still gainfully employed, which ought to tell us something. That was 10 years ago. Today, the United States could employ three times as many economists with little or no effect on the quality of their forecasts. The problem is that experts enjoy free reign in with few negative consequences. If they strike it lucky, they enjoy publicly. Okay, a consultancy offers and publication deals सब मिलता है उनको. If they are completely off the mark, they face no penalties, neither in terms of financial compensation nor in loss of reputation. This win-win scenario virtually incentivizes them to churn out as many prophecies as they can master. Indeed, the more forecasts they generate, the more will be coincidentally correct. Okay, if we generate many forecasts, some will hit, na. Ideally, they should have to pay into some sort of forecast fund, say $1,000 per prediction. If the forecast is correct, the expert gets his money back with interest. If he is wrong, the money goes to charity. इसमें suggestion दिया बस. So what is predictable and what is not? Some things are fairly simple. For example, I have rough idea of how many pounds I will weigh in a year's time. However, the more complex the system and the longer in the time frame, the more blurred the view of the future will be. ओके, लॉन्गर टाइम फ्रेम में फ्यूचर फोरकास्ट करना मुश्किल है. सामने का लाइक शॉर्ट टर्म का तो थोड़ा सा कर भी सकते हैं. ओके, रफ व्यू जैसे वेट का एग्जांपल था. ग्लोबल वार्मिंग, ऑयल प्राइसेस और एक्सचेंज रेट्स आर मोर इम्पॉसिबल टू फोरसी. Inventions are not at all predictable because if we know what technology we would invent in future, we would already have invented it. So be critical when you encounter predictions. Whenever I hear one, I make sure to smile, no matter how bleak it is. Then I ask myself two questions. First, what incentive does the expert have? If he is an employee, would he lose his job if he was wrong? or if a self-appointed guru who earns a living through books and lectures. The latter type of forecaster relies on media's attention, so predictably his prophecies tend to be sensational. Second, how good is the success rate? How many predictions has he made over the past 5 years? Out of these, how many have been right and how many have not? This information is vital, yet often goes unreported. I implore the media, please don't publish any more forecast without giving the pundit's track record. उसका track record के बिना मत publish करो. Finally, uh, since it is so fitting, a quote from former British Prime Minister Tony Blair: "I don't make predictions. I never have, and I never will." Okay, he told him. So key learnings from this chapter are: be highly skeptical of predictions. Whenever you hear an expert make a forecast, do not justify, just blindly trust it. Smile and take it with a grain of salt. Question their incentives. Ask yourself what the expert gains from their prediction. Are the guru who relies on media attention to sell books and secure lectures? Check their track record. Before believing an expert, ask yourself how many predictions they have made over the past 5 years and how many actually come true. Unfortunately, this vital information is rarely reported by the media. So key learnings are these three: be highly skeptical of predictions, क्वेश्चन करो उनका incentives और उनका ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड को भी चेक करो. कोई भी जो प्रेडिक्शन करता है उनका ये सारी चीज़ हम लोग को देखना चाहिए. मिलना मुश्किल है डाटा, बट दीज आर द थिंग्स दैट वी शुड सी अबाउट देम. Blindly we should not follow them. So this is the chapter: false prophets, forecast illusion. Many times we fall into the illusion of forecast. Thank you very much. Bye.